Okay, just going to tidy up the shed because I'm going to back that in and I'm going to change the wheel. I'll just show you the wheel. That one's not too bad. That's the new one that's going on. But this one here, as you can see, it's wearing quite strangely. Not sure what's going on there, but anyway. And I don't want to be rolling around in the dirt because, as you can see, it's a bloody mess. Probably my fault, but anyway, I'm going to make an attempt to tidy it up. And I bought this, I don't know what you call it, hydraulic / electric jack off Temu. All sorts of things said about Temu, but anyway, it didn't cost too much, so I'll give it a go, see if it works. I don't know if it's going to be able to go high enough looking at that, but I might have to put a block under the under it. It's 12 volt, runs off batteries, car batteries. I'll show you this. That's my electric bike that I bought off Temu. Comes not fully put together, but anyway, it does 25 k's an hour. Okay, so I'll just tidy this up and then I'll be able to, I'll just tidy this up so it's a clean work area, and yeah, see what happens. Right, I've got to put some batteries in to the blower. Give it 4 piss. 6. Break that. I'm going to try. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, it should be right. Now the next trick is hooking this up and then I'll back it in. Bit of a fuck around, but anyway, it's all good. Okay, this is it. Electric jack. Operating, well, rated power 180 watts. 12 volt, 15 amps. And it's meant to lift 5 tonnes, so, and it's made in China. So we'll open it up and get it out. Comes with the 12 volt socket, and you stick that on your batteries. And there's your cord, which I haven't opened yet, but I'm about to. And this, for some reason it's got this in it. Not sure why. Fucking hell's that done? It's got that, which is, I believe, to break windows. So I don't know why that's there. And this is it. Bit of a instruction book. Pretty simple. Nothing dramatic going on there. I think you just hook it up to your batteries, your car battery, and start it up, see what happens. Okay. Okay, so it comes with the 12 volt plug. That goes into there. That goes on your batteries, or battery, and that is the power. So this side is a air compressor arrangement. So I didn't realise that was there, but anyway, okay, cool. And you turn it around, and on this side you've got your 12 volt arrangement. That you put that into. Pretty simple. So we'll get it all set up and we'll see what happens. It's either going to work or be a failure, or I've got to put some bricks underneath this to get it to the right height of the camper trailer. Okay. So basically you just got to hook up the positive to positive, which is positive there, and negative there. And I'll tell you what we'll do first off. So you've got a fair bit of cable, and what we're going to do is back that up. Let's see if it works. Up. Okay. Oh, it might be that. Okay, so I wonder if I can put that on there. So you've got to turn that one, to there. Light works. And then there's an up and a down button, a U and a D. So we'll just hit the D. And up it goes. It'll be interesting to see how far it goes up. Still going. Not going to tape measure and just measure that. Okay, so I wonder if I can put that on there. So you've got to turn that one to there. Light works. And then there's an up and a down button, a U and a D. So we'll just hit the D. And up it goes. It'll be interesting to see how far it goes up. Okay, so I found a tape measure and I've wound it back down, but this, what I did notice is that this extension, and you want to be careful of it, you can wind that right out. So I guess once you've got it to where you want, put this up first. Yeah, just something to watch out for. Okay, we'll put it back up, and once it's there, I'll measure it. Okay, so you don't want to wind that up too far. That's the first thing you move till you touch base with the jacking point on the car or the trailer, whatever you are doing. So what we'll do is we'll measure I guess there. So that is 230 centimeters for those in the metric. Inches, don't know what that is. You guys can figure that out, but 10 inches, I don't know. Yeah, so that's that. So we'll wind that back down. Okay, so these camper trailers come with this arrangement here to make your life a little bit easier, I guess. I guess you just, I've never used it before, but what I'm thinking happens, and it's just to, I think, save any manual handling issues. So I'll do that. Now I'll get a wheel brace. Not that one, not that one, it's that one. Okay. Ooh. This has never been off. I think I bought this in 2017. This whole camper trailer. Been around Australia. What have I done to it? Put an extra battery in, just to have a bit more power storage. It does have a water leak, so that's something else I've got to sort out. So I'll put that up there. And that's that one. These, I don't think these tyres have been balanced, and I think that's what the problem is with that, wear and out wacky, or in a strange way, the tyres aren't balanced. the bloke I bought this off was West Coast Campers, I think. He went broke during COVID, so he's been no bloody help. And you just pull that off and wind that down. That's an easy piece of cake. Take that off. They can just stay there. Okay, usually a good thing to just loosen the nuts off. I don't know what this bloody arrangement is. Anyway. Ooh. And as you can see, I'm not wearing any safety equipment, which is probably not a good idea, but that's alright. No gloves, no safety boots. Just want to loosen all these off. Don't take it off yet. We've got to get that jack underneath. Okay, they're all loose. Right. Okay, so I ran into a bit of a problem. That cord is not going to be long enough to get underneath there. So, what I'm going to do is remove that. And fortunately, I have a 12 volt socket on the trailer, which should provide power. There you go. We got power. So I'll stick that underneath there now. I'll stick that underneath there now. And I don't reckon it's going to be big enough. Oh, it might be. Big cobwebs. Okay, so I'm going to wind that screw up, and then going to hit the up. So you can see that's lifted that up piece of cake, but that's not a lot of weight in this thing. I might let it down a bit, that's a bit high. So you can see that's done its thing, which is a good thing. think I'll let that down a bit, just so it's not as high for me to lift when I change that tyre. Down. That'll do. So that's sitting there nicely. Bloody grease on me, hang on. Some sort of electric 12 volt arrangement for doing this, but I haven't got that, so. There's one. Always put your nuts, your oil nuts, in one spot so you don't lose them. There's nothing worse digging around in the mud and dirt and crap, trying to find wheel nuts, especially when you're out in the remote areas of WA, or as pleasant as possible without creating any grief for yourself by being careless. Okay, last nut, wheel nut. Gonna have to get another tyre for this. Righto, there's the last one. Put one wheel nut on. And then you know if it's going to fall off. Is that the right one? There we go. And when you tighten these up, you go to the opposite one. Or one on the other side of the stud pattern. You don't go round in a circle either way, because those wheel nuts won't be secure properly. And down here. Over there, and then you got the last one there, and you'll know, you'll be pretty confident that those wheel nuts are done up properly and they're not going to be loose. But I thoroughly recommend that you get a 12 volt hammer, socket, drill, whatever, impact socket, bloody sight easier. Okay, so you know they're on. And you just give them a bit, nothing dramatic. You can use a hammer, whatever you got. Just make sure, hit the dirt, there it goes. That's pretty impressive. There you go, that'll do it. I quite like this idea. There you go. Leaving it like that, it's a safety measure in case those wheel nuts come off and that falls off those wheel studs. So it's just a thought. Okay, so wheels back on. I didn't put that hub cover on, that's bloody wasted time that. I don't know how that works, but what it does. I suppose it's a bit of a dust cover, but anyway. That Australian Outback red dust gets through everything pretty easily. So that's that. Now we'll pack up the electric jack / air compressor. Okay, so I'm going to call that a success. That's all back together, lights off. Okay, I won't work without any power, but so that goes there. This thing here, that goes there. I quite like that. I haven't done it on the Land Cruiser yet, but that's another day. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. That was pretty cheap off Temu. That Temu. So that's a good thing. I reckon that's a good thing. And you got your power cord there. They never go back together the way they were, but that's alright. Just jam it in. And find a spot. And you want to try and keep it all together without letting it get all over the bloody joint. Hopefully that closes, should do. Like I said, they never go back together properly. That's it. Electric car jack. Made in China, of course, but we can't make those things in Australia for some reason. Don't know why. But anyway, there you go.